Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card. What does your boss think about you? Subscriber's request. This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different options. Option 1. Option 2. Option 3. And Quattro. Option 4. As always, timestamps will be provided. Think of your boss and make your selection. If you chose option 1, here is your reading. This is a deck I rarely use, the Voyager Tarot. Learner, Child of Crystals, Page of Swords. Censor, Woman of Wands, Queen of Wands. Brilliance, Ace of Crystals, Ace of Swords. Knight of Swords, Lord of the Winds and Breezes. Knight of Wands, Lord of Flame and Lightning. All these signifiers. Nine of Pentacles, Lord of Material Gain. Your boss has a fuck ton of respect for you. Your boss thinks you are extremely bright. Your boss thinks you have above average intelligence. You're articulate, you're witty, you are really good at communication, you're proactive with communication, you're exciting. Doesn't have to be about sex, I'm not really getting lust here. When you walk into a room, your presence is felt. You light up a room. Four of Cups, Queen of Cups, 5 of Cups. You're not able to hide your moods. Whatever is going on with you, it shows on your face. You're very naturally expressive. You may be going through a difficult time right now, and your boss can see that, and your boss has compassion for you. Five of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, and 7 of Swords. Your boss feels like they can trust you. They love that you are so transparent. You can't hide. You're not capable of deception or duplicity. Some would say that you were honest to a fault, but I really don't like that saying. I don't think there's any fault and honesty. You're candid. You can be blunt. You can hurt people with your words. But usually you're quite charming and diplomatic. Your boss feels like you're going through something, and your boss feels compassion for you. There is love here, but I'm reading this as spiritual love, or the love that you would feel for a friend. This boss may consider you part of their family. Maybe you're working for a parent or a relative. But I can see you maybe knowing your boss and your boss's family outside of work. I can see you eating meals together. Because just going by these cards, it looks like your boss has a pretty good idea of who you are and how you operate, what motivates you. You could be a single parent, and your boss feels a lot of compassion for you and has a lot of respect because you're raising this child or children on your own with not much support from an ex. The vibe I'm getting from these cards is Erin Brockovich. That relationship that Erin had with her boss. That's what I'm getting from these cards. So if you chose pile 1, you could have Sun in Gemini, Cancer rising, Moon in Leo. That's one possibility. But I feel like you inspire loyalty in people. Your boss feels very supportive, maybe even protective towards you, is what I'm getting from pile 1. So they have tremendous respect for you, and I am seeing love. They like your character. They like the way your mind works. They like how you handle things. They feel like they can trust you. Yes, that is pile 1. I hope that helps, elucidates, educates, entertains. Thank you so much for watching. Check out Extra Basic Tarot for basic bitch, zodiac readings, and astrology videos. Sky Radio for affirmations. Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 2, here is your reading. The Voyager Tarot. Breakthrough. 7 of Worlds. In this deck, the worlds are pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Delusion. 10 of Crystals. The crystals are swords. 10 of Swords. Seeker. Child of Wands. Page of Wands. Knight of Cups, Lord of Waves and Waters. 10 of Swords again, Lord of Run. The Lovers, Children of the Voice, Divine. So I'm getting strong Gemini vibes. King of Swords, Justice, Nine of Wands. The High Priestess. Seven of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. I was watching this Jay-Z interview, or part of a Jay-Z interview, about a year ago. I don't know. He was talking about what he loves about Beyonce. And he was saying that she is the strongest woman he has ever known. Her beauty is obvious, her talent is obvious, but he referenced her strength. She's a badass, obviously. She's survived some shit. And that's how your boss sees you. You are a badass who has survived some shit. Your boss sees tremendous potential in you that has not been fully realized. You may doubt yourself, you may doubt your power, your abilities, but your boss sees tremendous potential in you. Maybe you're currently going through a divorce. Whatever you're going through, your boss believes that you're going to triumph. You're going to get through this. You're strong. You're a fighter. You have so much intelligence that it's scary. You're able to see through the bullshit. You're able to see through people. A lot of times your boss feels naked around you. He or she feels exposed. You're not glib. You're not fake. You're not superficial. You are a truth teller. People can't fool you. I'm thinking of this story from my childhood. I was, 5 years old, in kindergarten maybe. And my grandmother, who is a Libra, she has always been about denial and what are people going to think, putting on a show for the neighbors, whatever. Don't tell the kids the truth, sugarcoat the truth. Anyway, we were going to visit my uncle, her son, who was in prison for drugs. And they told me that we were going to visit my uncle at this special school. And I saw the sign. I said, this isn't a school, it's a prison. And they were just flabbergasted. Like, wow, she's 5 years old and she reads and we can't fool her. I don't know why that was even a thing. But that's a story that I've been told, that I knew he was in prison. I knew it wasn't a special school. He was in prison. So maybe when you were a kid, you were precocious. Maybe you weren't fooled by the adults in your life. You have this bravery. You have the courage to break out of patterns, break out of some fucked up dynamic maybe. The power, the courage to stand on your own. You're not confused. You're not delusional. You have a pretty strong grasp on reality. You know your value. You know your worth. I can see your boss giving you a raise, a promotion, because you stand out. You're smarter than anyone in the office if you work in an office. You stand out because you're hyper intelligent. and you're an independent thinker. You're rational. You're logical. You don't just accept things at face value. You seek, you dig deep, you investigate. You could have Sun in Libra, Mercury in Scorpio. I don't usually call out Mercury placements, but I get a sense, even though I said Gemini. Yeah, you could have Sun in Libra, Mercury in Scorpio, maybe Gemini rising, Moon in Virgo. But your boss thinks that you are scary, smart, perceptive. You can read people, you can read minds. And you have a lot of potential. Maybe you're not aware yet of how powerful you are. That's what I'm getting for pile 2. Hope that helps. Entertains, elucidates, educates. Thanks so much for watching. Check out Extra Basic Tarot for zodiac readings and astrology videos. Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos. Sky Radio for affirmations. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 3, here is your reading, the Voyager Tarot, Hierophant, Achiever, Man of Worlds, King of Pentacles. The worlds are pentacles in this deck. And Reflection, Two of Worlds, Two of Pentacles. All this earth energy, the Hierophant, that's Taurus. So already I get the sense that your boss thinks you are solid. You're trustworthy. You're respectable. You work your ass off. Temperance. You're balanced. You're not emotional. Four of Pentacles, more Taurus energy. They have Capricorn on this card, but I associate Four of Pentacles with Taurus because of that stubborn energy and because for the 4th month, April, Taurus season, the beginning of Taurus season. Three of Cups, Mercury, Cancer. You work hard, but you have this nice congenial energy, which is very Taurian. You may go out after work, you and your boss and your coworkers, you may go out and have drinks or something. You're fun to socialize with. You leave work at work in the office, and when you're not at work, you're able to be fun. You have this really dry sense of humor that your boss appreciates. So you could have Sun in Taurus, Cancer rising, Moon in Sagittarius. You make people laugh. You make your boss laugh. The Magician. Seven of Cups, Two of Swords. You don't talk much, but when you talk, you have something to say. You don't just talk for the sake of talking. So you're probably an introvert. Ten of Swords. Ace of Wands. The Emperor. It looks like your boss is turned on by you. They could be having sexual fantasies about you, actually. Your boss feels inferior to you in some way. They almost feel threatened by you. You're powerful. You have this really strong work ethic. And you're really good with boundaries. You're very conservative with your energy. And that's sexy. That's very sexually appealing. So there's a good chance if you chose pile 3, your boss could have a serious crush on you. With the usual caveat, you know, this is a pick a card reading. I'm reading for a global audience. Don't get too emotionally invested in these things. Don't take this as an excuse to add your boss on Instagram or whatever. I mean, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't recommend pursuing something with your boss, but whatever. It looks like your boss could have a crush on you. They admire your personality. You make them laugh. They find you attractive. You're the star of the office. You're the star of the workplace, is what I'm getting for pile 3. Maybe you don't have a boss. Maybe you're an influencer. Maybe you have a channel. Because it looks like you're your own boss. You could have your own business. You have this big dick, big king daddy, emperor energy. That's really strong to have the magician in the first row with the Hierophant, no less. And then to have the emperor as the last card. So you may have your own business. That is what I see for pile 3. I hope that helps, entertains, educates, elucidates. Check out Sky Radio for affirmations. Check out Ebulance Press for just craziness. My books, my art, over 2,000 designs uploaded to Redbubble. And I've got extra basic tarot, zodiac readings, astrology videos, Patreon, etc. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose Quattro, pile 4, here's your reading. A deck I don't use often, the Voyager Tarot, Feeler, Child of Cups, Page of Cups. Emperor, the Star, Four of Wands, Lord of Perfected Work, the Wheel of Fortune, Lord of the Forces of Life, Queen of Cups, Queen of the Thrones of Waters, usually if more than one card flips, I don't take them, but what the hell. We've got Six of Wands, Seis de Bastos, Knight of Wands, Caballo de Bastos, Four of Swords, Cuatro de Espadas, Six of Pentacles, Seis de Oros, the Tower, La Torre, and the Empress. Oh my God, we have the Emperor and the Empress in the same pile. This means your boss is your twin flame. I'm being facetious. Maybe your boss is your twin flame. Maybe your boss is your soulmate. I don't know. But there's definitely a strong connection here. And this could be sexual. Your boss could have a crush on you. But it's like I was saying for pile 3, I guess. Yeah, pile 3. Usual disclaimer, usual caveat, I'm reading for the global audience. This is fun. I really stress entertainment purposes at this channel. I'm not superstitious or fatalistic when it comes to tarot. I would never use a tarot reading, certainly not a pick a card, to pursue something or to contact someone. So tarot responsibly. Watch tarot responsibly. Grain of salt, yada, yada, yada. There's a lot of fire here. There's a lot of sexual interest. We have these sixes. 6 is Venus. Okay, this is very similar to pile 3. You might not even have a boss. You might be an influencer. Maybe you have a large following on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Maybe you have paid sponsors. Maybe you have patrons at Patreon. You have fans, clients, an audience. You could have a really popular YouTube channel, 100,000 or more subscribers maybe. Your boss or someone who represents a boss to you, they see you as marriage material. They see you as someone they could have a child with. Their optimal wife, their optimal woman, their optimal husband, lover, Sancho, whatever. No, this is not Sancho energy. Sancho is the side piece, the mistress, the third party, whatever. This is wife. This is husband. They can see themselves creating a home with you, a family, starting an empire. If you have a YouTube channel or you have a large following, Instagram, whatever, this person could be someone just out of the blue, someone who watches your stuff and they feel like you're someone they could collaborate with. Maybe they're a creator as well, and they see you as someone they could have these badass collaborations with. If you chose pile 4, you probably have a lot of masculine energy, regardless of your gender or sexual preference. A lot of fire and air. So you could have Sun in Sagittarius, Aries rising, Moon in Aries. Maybe this person who's watching you or your boss, they have more feminine energy. They could have Sun in Cancer, Taurus rising, Moon in Taurus. But I'm seeing really electric, stimulating, energizing, dynamic synastry here. You could have Sun conjunct Moon, Pluto conjunct Moon, Mercury conjunct Mercury, Venus conjunct Mars. Whatever the case may be, this person sees you as their equal. They do not feel superior to you. They may even feel a bit inferior because you're the whole fucking package. You're smart, you're funny, you're talented in some way, you're ambitious. What else are you? You're sexy as hell. I like the way you work it. No diggity, want to bag it up. Yeah, No Diggity is the song for pile 4. This is the only pile I called out a song for, I believe. That's what I see for pile 4, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.